Hey, how do you do
God,
my photo? Hey, what's up, buddy?
how you doing?
I'm good, coach. What's up?
I'm amazing, man. I'm amazing. All right.
Yeah.
This is your first call, so man, we're gonna go over your goals, man. And this is not just about fitness. It's about
Yeah.
everything, helping you become that version of yourself that you want to become. So when I'm asked, there's gonna be a lot of questions that I ask, and just know that I don't ever want you to answer those questions for me, but answer them for yourself. Like be honest
Okay.
with yourself about them because it's gonna get you to think. Can you see me? Oh no, I thought it
Yeah,
was
I can.
okay.
No, I can see you.
Yeah. Okay. 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 So the first thing, man, this call we're gonna go over your 30-day goals, 90-day goals, 6-month goals, 12-month goals, and 12-month beyond. We're going to go over your why. We're going to go over the outcomes that you want from these. And we're going to go over what's been stopping you.
Okay.
So I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes. Where is it? Okay, there it is. And so during this timer, we're going to write down as many things that we want to do in our life as possible. It don't matter what it is. It could be, I want a Caucasian gardener. It could be anything.
Gotcha.
Could be I want a Chinese lady to build a koi pond for me. Anything you could think of. Let me know when you're ready.
You can add the eggs. I'm ready. Sorry.
All right. The timer's going. So
Yeah.
yep, writing down everything that we can think of right now. We starting. Yeah, we starting.
Okay.
Think of just write. Don't let the pen come off the paper. It could be money goals. It could be I want this amount of money in my bank account. It could be I want this amount of money cash liquid in my pocket. It could be investment goals. It could be weight goals. It could be body goals, how you want to look. It could be relationship goals. It could be car goals, house goals, family goals. Like, what do you want in your family? What type of family do you want? How many kids do you want? What type of spouse do you want? How do you want your spouse to speak? How do you want your spouse to act? How do you want them to love you? It could
All right.
be
Sorry, we're close. Yes. All right.
it could be business goals, starting a new business if that's what you want to do. It could be you coaching other people if that's what you want to do. It could be travel goals. It could be I've been wanting to go to this specific concert since I was a kid. It could be I want to I want to build a spaceship to go to Venus. It could be anything, man. Anything. Anything. Anything, man.
Anything.
Thing.
Okay.
Anything you could think of. Just keep writing. Just keep writing. Just keep writing. We got 3 minutes left. I know the 5 minutes seem like it's short, but it could also seem like forever. It could be I wanna be able to read a book a week. Anything. It could be I want to learn a different language.
Stay out of my mind with that part.
It could be anything. It could be I want to travel to I want to travel to a different country each month. Anything. It could be I want to collect a certain item. Anything, man. It could be I want to wake up at a certain time every day. It could be I want to feel a certain way every day. anything that you can think of, anything that's been on your heart. Like I really, really want this. It could be an item, like tangible, or it could be something that isn't tangible. Like I want to be an actor. It could be anything. I want to be on a TV show. I want to influence people. I want to help other people. I already know one of them. You want to be underneath the 250, so that's already a given.
Yeah.
It could be anything, man. I want to create a workout. It could be anything. I want a million people to follow me on social media. It could be anything, anything. I want to be a real estate agent. Anything. I want to run for office and political. It could be anything. I want to be a police officer. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a nurse. It could be anything. I want to help my mom do XYZ. I want to help my dad do XYZ. I want to get my granny out of this XYZ situation. It could be anything, man. Anything. It could be tangible, something that you can physically touch, or it could be something non-tangible like personal development. Anything. We got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. It could be I want to change my name to something different. I don't know.
No.
It could be I want to move away.
Surprisingly, I love my name so much. My grandmother named me, so I love that.
It could be I want to move away. I want to move my family to another region. It could be anything.
Yeah. I think I have things um that I really want. I think I got it.
Okay. So the timer just went off. Let's finish writing down those last ideas. Well, unless you're finished, let me know.
Yeah, from what I can think of on the top of my head, this is definitely it so far.
Okay. How many do you have? Like count them out.
Um mm, like 12 things that I know that I've always been praying for and
Okay.
hoping for. Yeah.
Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at all 12 of those things and
Yeah.
whatever you believe that you could accomplish in 30 days, just write a 30 right beside it. Like a little tick mark or something that will note that I can accomplish this in 30 days. And then do that same thing for 90 days. Like I could accomplish this thing in 90 days. We're gonna do that for 30 days, 90 days, 6 months, 12 months, and 12 months and beyond. So whatever you believe you could accomplish in 30 days. If you wrote down, I want to be able to read one book, you could that's something you could easily do in 30 days. If you say I want to lose 10 pounds, I want to do it, but I think I could do it in 90 days. Then write a 90 beside it.
Yeah.
If you say I want to, start a new business, but it's going to take me at least 6 months, then write 6 months beside it. If it's something that's going to take 12 months, right? 12 months beside it. If you believe it's going to take longer than 12 months, just write a plus beside it.
Oh my God, I feel Coach, I feel like all of these things what I selected, I feel like they're gonna take more than 12 months. I mean, within the 30 days, I can. I can see
Mhm.
the 30 and 90 days. I can see myself working towards those things, but
Mm.
like realistically within my heart, like I I feel like I need more time to address all of them, if I must be honest.
And to be honest with you too, like these aren't the only things that you're gonna want to accomplish anyway. Like I'm pretty sure it's way more than 12 things.
There's way more.
Yeah, so this is just like the beginning. And you're gonna be able to take this that you have that you've written down in your journal, and you're gonna be able to add to that too. That's gonna be some of your homework is to add to this.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
definitely feel like I can add to these. I really do.
But we're gonna break these down as well. So we're not gonna leave you there. Like for an example, if one of your goals was to start a new business, there's a bunch of stuff that you're gonna have to do to start that business. So there's
Yeah.
some things that were gonna go into that business, you might be able to do that in 30 days. Like getting an LLC, you can do that within 30 days. Starting a business bank account, you can do that within 30 days. Getting an EIN, you can do that within 30 days. But actually
Hmm.
making that business profitable, it's gonna take longer than 30 days. You see what I'm saying? Okay.
Totally.
So do you want to share these goals that you have?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
So let's start with 30 days first. Do you have anything for 30 days?
Definitely more beach time.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the beach, but I feel like I never have enough time to enjoy it the way I would want to.
Mm,
And I use the beach for so many purpose. For working out, and therapeutic. Yeah.
mm,
So that is something I've been wanting to do, but just never commit myself to actually just finding or making the time to do it. And
mm.
I can't understand why, but I
Okay.
gotta, wow. I think I realized quick that I, I'm probably not intentional with making the time for things that matters.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm just like, oh, I'll get at it and then get at it. For example, I'll say I'll get at it next week. Then next week comes and I don't get at it. Then I'll be like, I'll try for another week from now. And then time just passes by. But instead of me actually making the effort, uh,
Okay.
it's crazy.
What else do you have in this 30 days?
Um, just to build a healthier family relationship. Mm, you know, we're so opinionated with so much stuff. I think it gets in the way of us actually having a really good bond and relationship.
Okay.
You know,
Do you have anything else in 30 days?
um, not really, coach. I
Okay.
mean, I want to get closer to God, like really closer to Him, but I feel like I can't put a 30-day span on that. I feel like
Mm.
that's a beyond thing. Like it's a everyday ongoing thing.
So is that something that you wrote down? Get closer to God?
Yeah, I get closer to God.
Okay.
It really is.
Is that something that you wrote in 90 days, 6 months, or 12 months?
Mm,
Did you put that in a category?
I didn't. Those are things I just wrote down. But
Okay.
if I don't like I said, make the effort and start, then when would I? I don't want to say 90 days. I don't want to say 12 months. I want to say now, you know?
I have a
Yeah.
I have a few ideas with that, 'cause this is something that I recently did, but
Yeah.
I'll give you some ideas once we finish going through your list of goals
Yeah. Another goal I definitely do have.
for 30 days.
No, no, no. I think I'm kind of done with 30 days.
Okay. What do you have for 90?
For 90 days, um, a goal is definitely to start another business
Mm,
that can be like really lucrative and needed on my island. Um, Definitely, I've been saying it for the longest, but I'm sharing my love for cooking because I am a professional chef, and we do have like places on the island where you can go, and the kids those will have like activities and just like vicinities where they can go in and learn like different stuff, and that is something I've been saying I want to do, and the opportunity presented itself again,
mm.
and I'm gonna go in with that. I really have to. Um, Definitely learn a new language. Like I've been saying that for the longest. Like, dude, like the world is evolving right now, and you got to be able to speak another language other than English.
That's something that's in 90 days.
You know what? I'm gonna give it an attempt in 90 days. Spanish has always been an interest of mine. Um, so who knows? And I did have a Spanish speaking friend from the Cordon Bleu who does that for a living now. And he said to me like that's something you should consider doing. So I don't know, straws. Yeah.
What else do you have written down for 90 days?
That I mean, coach, that's kind of it because I only really selected 12 things.
Um,
And the other stuff, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that.
oh no, you're good.
Yeah. The other stuff, I want marriage one day. I want a child one day.
This is all beyond 12 months or within 12
Yeah,
months.
that this is definitely beyond 12 months. Because
Okay.
I think these are the things what I want. I know they're gonna take time, and I know you're gonna have to be extremely dedicated
Mm,
and in it. So definitely marriage, a child, um,
okay.
continuing on a healthy lifestyle,
Okay.
definitely taking care of my parents as they get older now, and then hopefully one day my dream of dinner and a show. I grew
Ooh,
up watching the Food Network my entire life, and I sing. I sing. I cook and I sing, it's something I always wanted for my life to be the first Food Network chef or star, whatever you want to call it, where
okay.
I cooked that amazing meal, but then you know I transform into this soulful singer with the overhead lighting just beamed on me like something unique and different. And I'm from the islands. I'm from the Bahamas, so there's like that whole Caribbean flair and flavor going on to it. But all of those things, coach, like I put those to the back burner because of my weight. Like I always felt like my weight like contributed to me not accomplishing all of those things. And I mean, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes I cry about it, and instead of me like just picking myself up and doing it like fail keeps me stuck, but not anymore per se. Like I'm finally breaking free and I'm giving it my all. And sometimes I feel like I'm about to throw in the towel, but then I stop, I take a deep breath, I regroup, and I get back up and go at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something that I want to share with you that I wholeheartedly believe in is I've been living by this motto for I believe 4 or 5 years now. But what you just told me, man, is a lot of strength because now you're getting help.
Yeah.
And a lot of people believe that asking for help makes you weak, but not asking
Oh
for
my
help,
God, I used to think that, to be honest. I used to
not
be like, that's such a weak thing to do, ask for help.
not
Yeah.
asking for help makes you weak. Asking for help makes you stronger, and so that you can remain strong and become stronger. Because I mean, you gotta look like who is the most successful person that you can think of? Whatever your definition of success is, doesn't even matter. Like the first name that comes up.
Mm,
You don't
oh
have to know
God.
them personally. You could idolize them on YouTube or movie.
TV, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, to be honest, there's multiple people. Um, right, for example, right here on my island, there's Kim and Keith Thompson. I
Mm,
literally watched them went from the ground and worked themselves all the way to the top, and they are super successful,
mhm,
like millionaires right on my island. And these are people that I grew up watching. Of course, you would see all the movie stars and whatnot. But for me, I feel like their success, no matter success is success, but I feel like their success came from a different avenue. So I really don't look at them to idolize what success is. But I look at the people right around my country who I've known and watched them overcome like obstacles to get the way they are. And a lot of them had like some serious downfall and they still overcame them.
mm. Let me ask you this next question.
Okay, 1 minute. Allow me to lock my door so these folks don't come in. Can I be very honest with you, Coach?
Yeah,
I, I want to be my own success story.
yeah, you about to do it, man.
I know.
You about to do
Like,
it.
I really want to be my own success story.
So
I
what
I
else?
want to I want to confidently say that I can tell my story of being at 472 and being like half that weight and living a healthier life. And my ultimate one of my dreams is to like once I drop all of this weight, like I want to open up a healthy food spot on this island where folks can come in, like indulge in good, healthy food without feeling like they just put something bad in their tummies.
Mm,
Um, I also want like just a nutritionist, someone who is passionate about sharing all of their knowledge for good eating habits and foods that we should be putting in our body that does what it's supposed to do and not just the unhealthy stuff. Like here on my island, Exuma, like there's absolutely no fast food chains. So we don't know what it is to be eating fast food other than when we travel to the US.
mhm,
Those are the things that I want to keep present on my island even if a fast food chain comes here, I want folks to know that they do have an option to come to Chef Criston Healthy Eats, where they can eat a
Mm,
delicious meal and not feel like holy crap, like I'm ashamed of what I just ate. So that's another goal of mine too. Oh my God, I forgot about that. I gotta put that there.
focused on
Yeah.
healthy eats. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
I've been told by every client that I've ever cooked for, and that's the reason why I get so much referral. Um, they all tell me that their first interaction with me is one to remember. Said I have like just a good energy, a good presence about myself, and I believe that. But if they only could have swapped bodies with me to realize that despite me having that, there's a sense of emptiness and like disappointment that I failed myself for all of these years from I could remember, just carrying around this unimaginable amount of weight that just kind of prohibit me from doing so much. And even all of these years battling that, I still somehow seem to be a ray of light or an inspiration to people. And I'm like, it has to be God. It has to. So that's one of the reasons why I feel like I have to get closer to him to understand that, hey, I do have a purpose in life. And once I can get to the core of what I've been battling all of these years, then I can continue to be that ray of sunshine to everyone else. But this time around, like it's felt from the inside out, for me at least. Yeah.
Okay. Did you have any other goals that were 12 months beyond? I got marriage, kids, healthy lifestyle, taking care of parents.
Coach a child, not kids.
Oh, one, just one. Okay, okay.
One.
Okay, okay. One child, one kid.
And you know what, Coach? You're absolutely right. I truly believe that as time progresses and I start to target all of these within 30 days, all of these within 90 days, by the 12th month, I truly believe that I will be adding to this because I feel like I'm gonna have such a different outlook on life because I know it in my heart I'm gonna be a lot lighter. I know
Mhm.
people are gonna recognize it and ask like, "What are you doing?" And I'm not the type who ever believes in gatekeeping. Like I'm the type who, because I know of my struggles all of these years and just privately going to doctors and then thank God for Instagram. Like when all of you guys came around into the fitness world, like I just followed your page and felt like there was hope. We don't have that here on my island. Like there is no there's one personal trainer on this island and he is so overwhelmed because everyone wants to use him. And then the same thing, like what I was telling you, a lot of folks that I've talked to on the island, like some who are even bigger than I am now, um, they all said that they tried the online training, but there was no stickability for them because they just didn't feel connected to the trainers. And I told so much of them about you, like, and even though I never had the one-on-one um opportunity like I'm having with you now, like I know what I felt in my gut before then, like I can confirm that now. Like I truly feel that you were meant to do this to help people, because I feel so vulnerable. I feel that I have to be extremely honest, and I feel like I'm finally getting to the core of my mental state because I have I have been my mental state has been compromised for years because of my weight, and no one knew about it. That's the reason why I can't talk loud because my mom's in the back kitchen area, but she doesn't know. But that's why I started to smoke and do all of those things that I shouldn't be doing. And now I don't want to say I'm addicted, but within within 30 days, coach, I'm hoping to put it down. But I don't know how to, coach. Like I tried the other, like maybe about a month and a half ago, I tried to, and I just felt like my body was having some type of withdrawal. Like I had to go out to the beach and I had to roll up and I had to light up. And after I engaged in that, like my body just went like, and then I was good again until the craving came back.
How long does it usually take you to smoke?
Um,
Gotta prepare it and then find the spot to go do it and then finish
oh,
it.
sometimes I just drive. Sometimes I just drive. If I roll one joint, it takes me like a day or two to get rid of it. Never, and I never exceed more than one a day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not every day. So on a weekly basis, if I'm having a stressful week, I would say maybe about, uh, hey, what's up? Yes, you can do that for me, please. Thank you. That's my mom. I love her so much. Like she is there rooting me on. And when I told her about you, and finally you you answered me where we're gonna connect. She was like, "Well, I'm here to support you." So yeah, so she's helping me in the back while I'm having this meeting with you. So I do have an amazing support system, and my family has always been supportive of me over the years, but they know my weight was something I could have never take control of. And I think at one point my mom felt somewhat responsible, and I told her, "It's not your fault. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't do that to yourself. Like, it's me, and I'm not a closet eater, chef. Like, it's six of them time five. Yes, ma'am. 30 is enough. Um, I've never been a closet eater. Like, I was never the type who's gonna wait till everyone goes to bed and then I just eat things that I shouldn't have. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but I can tell you over the years in high school from grade 10, it was like every year the weight just kept coming and I did not know how to stop it. And mind you, high school are your years where you're surrounded by tons of kids, you know, everyone's like either into their girlfriends or into their boyfriends or just, getting to that point in life. And for me, I was always insecure because I couldn't figure out why my weight kept on increasing and increasing and increasing until I topped out at like 400 pounds. And then from there, I kind of embraced being at that size because I didn't know how to lose it. So I decided to embrace it. And then before you know it, I packed on like 76 pounds. And that's when I realized, holy shit, how did I allow myself to get to 476 pounds, coach? Yeah. It became such a such an embarrassing thing for me when it was time to be intimate because it was embarrassing. Not anymore, but thank God. But it was embarrassing at that weight. It was like you can't even enjoy the pleasures of sex at that size. You can't. So I endured a lot. And that's when I realized, okay, enough is enough. Like I probably did some things that I'm not proud of, to start getting the weight off. Like I said, I went into like almost like a starvation. Then I went into like intermediate fasting. Then I went into to the Manjaro. Then like just working out intense,
Mhm.
and taking stuff to like shock my body to drop the weight. Like I did some unhealthy stuff to jumpstart my body into getting the weight off, but I don't want to go down that road anymore when I can just have somebody like you who can guide me on the right path and do it
Mhm.
the healthy way. Yeah,
Mhm.
so
Exactly.
oh my God, I am so honest with you. Like I can't even believe I'm this honest.
The way we're gonna do this, man, is we're gonna hit on one of the most powerful things that I believe that you wrote down. And well, really, number two of them is getting closer to God and Chef Kirstan's healthy eats. Those are our
I
dri-
just know you were gonna say those two.
those are our driving those are our driving points. This is what's going to create your success, man. So everything that we do is going to be in direct reflection to getting closer to God and Chef Kirstan's healthy eats. So what we're going to do, man, number one, to get closer to God every morning, like non-negotiable. Tell him how grateful you are for everything in your life. At least 3 minutes, a minimum of 3 minutes. Just pick out everything. God, I'm grateful to have electricity. God, I'm grateful that you woke me up today. God, I'm grateful that you give me running water. God, I'm grateful that you give me drinkable water, clean water that I can drink. God, I'm grateful that you giving me these clothes to wear every day. God, I'm grateful that you allowing me to, see my mom every day. I'm grateful that you allowed me to have this restaurant. I'm grateful that you've given me all of these different clients. These are some different examples of everything that you could tell him that you're grateful for because you're grateful for those things, correct? So
I am.
just be vulnerable to him each and every day and non-negotiable. That's the start right there. At least a minimum of 3 minutes every day. As soon as you wake up, just tell him how grateful you are. Don't even brush your teeth. Don't even brush your teeth yet. But
Yeah.
how grateful you are. Thankful. Tell them how grateful you are to have a toothbrush. If you can't think of anything, just start saying stuff. God, I'm grateful that you giving me this paper to write on. I'm serious. Because there's gonna be some days where you repeating the same stuff, but it doesn't matter because you're what you're doing is you're getting closer to him because when's the last time you told him that you were grateful? You had to think.
Mm,
So,
I had to think about it. Wow, that's not good.
well, this is a start. And for Chef, I'm gonna email you this stuff too, by the way, so you'll have it, so you don't have to
Yeah.
remember. And for Chef Kristan's healthy eating, we're gonna get crystal clear on what that looks like all the way down to what the ceiling's gonna look like, how many fans you're gonna have in there, what the floor is gonna look like, what the menu's gonna look like. Like I don't expect for you to have all of this stuff today, but you're gonna be able to clearly define and clearly see Chef Kristan's healthy eating. I'm talking about like you seeing it like how you see me. You're gonna be able to
Hmm.
see that, but it's gonna take for you to write it down and clearly define it.
Totally.
Okay. What else you got for me before I let you go? Because I know you're ready to get started.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I really am, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably about all that I can think of at this given moment. And I like I said, I know there's gonna be more to write.
Mm.
But that's about it. I know it's important for me, like I said, to take care of my parents. Like I never want to forget that part. But that's basically it. Like I don't feel like I'm asking for too much. Um, but I know once I can get to a healthier mind and a healthier body and just a healthier outlook on what I need to do to make this transition, that's basically it. Yeah. That's really basically it, coach. Like I said, more is gonna come, but for now, I think I kind of nailed a lot of the goals that I truly want. Yeah.
I'm texting you right now the homework. So I'm gonna be asking you questions about Chef Kristan's healthy eat spot. They're gonna be random. Like tomorrow, I might ask you what color lights you're gonna have. Like that, I'm talking about very defined because all that stuff matters because this is your vision. It's not mine. This is not
It is.
my vision. It's not your dad's. It's not your future wife's vision. It's Chef Kristan's vision. So, in order for this to become a reality, you actually have to see it before you can actually touch it. And you have to become the type of person that can have this restaurant. And that's what we're gonna do right here.
Yeah.
Because I believe in you. I really do, man. This from talking to you for this long, I believe in you, man. I just want to let you know that from the bottom of my heart. I believe in you. I know you can do it.
Thank you.
Now it's just
Thank
time,
you. Thank you. Thank you.
to put up that this
Oh
is
yeah.
here.
It's time. It's really time. It's really time, coach.
All right. What else you got for me before I let you go get started?
Um, can we talk about eating?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I I I want to understand what the body really needs that's sufficient, that's fulfilling, and I don't have to be thinking about food 24/7.
Mm.
Yeah, like just the things that the body truly needs to consume and know that it's enough.
So the body needs protein, the body needs carbs, the body needs fats, and the body needs water. The body needs sugars.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, sugars too?
Natural sugars, not the like cookies and all of that stuff, but natural sugars that come from fruit, natural sugars that come from, some of the vegetables and stuff like that. Because that there's fructose is a sugar. Anything that ends in ose is a sugar, but all of them aren't good for you. But the sugars that come from fruits, they're good for you. The natural sugar
Okay.
and sugars that come from um what's the thing?
I'm so conflicted as to what I can and cannot eat.
See, a lot of
So I
people,
so so
okay,
I only consume tons of protein. Like I have
what
cases
exactly
and
are
cases
you
of protein.
what exactly are you eating?
Um, I love boiled eggs. Like
That's good.
I love turkey
Let's write this
bacon.
down. Let's write this down. Yeah,
Yes.
write it down. Let's write it down. So write down all the proteins that you're eating.
Eggs,
Okay.
turkey, bacon,
Okay.
cases and cases of protein mix, every flavor imaginable.
Does that mean protein powder?
Yes, the protein powder that I add with almond milk, and it it I don't know if it's my mind, but it's all I care to have. So I would like force myself to eat a piece of chicken breast, um, to eat like some quinoa. Oh, I will eat a mountain of vegetables like
Hmm.
broccoli, cabbage, asparagus, um, kale. Like I would just do a big saute with all of those vegetables, and I would have it with meat. Now, I'm not a lover of rice, but my God, when I get to the United States, like Coach, I'm embarrassed. I eat so much Chinese rice. It's so I gotta tell my mind that on my next trip to Fort Lauderdale, like next month, like I'm honestly gonna not have Chinese because the minute I order it, I almost feel like I have no willpower.
Mm.
So I'm gonna stay away from that. I don't eat fast food because like Wendy's and McDonald's and all those stuff, like when I eat those, like their burgers or chicken burgers and stuff, they make me sick. Like
Mhm.
I like when I eat it, I instantly have like acid reflux or my stomach is bloated. So
That should
I
tell you
don't,
something. That should
huh?
tell that should tell you something. That should tell you that stuff isn't healthy and your body's telling you like, bro, I can't have
It
this.
makes me sick every time. It does. So I would either go have like I would go like to a Subway or I would just like go by Costco, get their rotisserie chicken because I love chicken.
Mm.
So I would have one of those rotisserie chicken, and they have like those pre-mixed salads and stuff. So that's what I basically eat when I'm over there, like all the time. Either that or like Subway.
So I mean you're eating the
Um,
right things. Now it's just portioning it out and dialing back.
oh
Like,
God, I'm horrible with portion control because I kind of eat until I feel like I'm full, and at that point it's like probably overeaten. But
mm-hmm.
in my mind, I'm telling myself these are all good stuff, so I
And if
don't.
it's too much good, it could be bad. If
I
I eat
know,
too much
so
fruit, if
that's
I
why
eat too much fruit, then I could become a diabetic.
and guess what? My mom's a diabetic, and if you see her, she's like 100 and like maybe 80 pounds, and she's like 5'7", so she's not fat. She's not like a little fat boy like me. She's not at all. But she has diabetes, and I think it comes from our family. So every year, oh, I just did my full blood panel. So like no diabetes, no high blood pressure, no cholesterol, like none of those stuff. But my CK was high. They told me like my muscle was depleted. So I
Yeah,
don't know if it's because of the Manjaro. I don't know. Could be. I don't know. But
mm,
in terms of the and then I don't. Hey mom. Yeah, I don't drink anymore,
mhm.
so no alcohol. Yeah, so for me basically it's I think it's probably portion control and then just having a regimen to stick by. And I'm good with that. I found one offline where you can it's kind of portioned out for you already, telling you what all you can eat. But I think at this point I'm kind of like over it. So I think I just have to get creative with creating new meals and stuff, but probably keep it at a portion control. That's why I always resort to the protein mix because that fills me up. Um, and I feel like I can drink a lot of it without like overdoing it. I don't know.
Yeah,
You're the
you don't want to drink more than 2 scoops a day.
No more than 2 scoops of that a day.
Yeah, you don't want to drink more than 2 scoops or 2 servings of that a day. Because I know some of those. Send me a picture of it
Yeah,
whenever
I
you
will. I'll
send me.
I'll I'll send you a picture of all of those.
Yeah, but a lot of people they mistake they make the mistake by saying, "Oh, this is protein powder. I could just drink all of my protein," but that's you need whole
You
foods.
need whole foods, whole foods. Yep.
Your body.
Yeah, I figured that much. Yeah, I figured that much.
You don't
Um,
want too much manufactured stuff going into your body.
yeah, that part, that part.
And you also got to think like that protein powder, it is a supplement. So when you're using supplements, what is a supplement? It is to supplement out your food that you're currently eating for that thing.
Uh-huh.
So you don't want to just add in a bunch of supplements if you're not already eating on point.
I gotcha.
Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
What sense does it
Um,
what sense does it make?
no, I said it makes a lot of sense.
No, I'm saying like what do you understand from what I just said?
That you should not substitute a proper meal with those protein drinks because it's not, I feel like it probably isn't even sustainable either.
No,
Because
I'm
what are
saying
you gonna
and you don't want to substitute that protein drink for a meal if your meals aren't already on point. Like if you're having troubles with
my
eating,
meal isn't on point.
so you don't want to be doing all of those protein shakes. Don't throw them away or nothing like that. You know, I'm an advocate of not throwing away stuff. I don't throw away food. I don't throw away anything. You know, I'll use it or I'll find a use for it or I'll find somebody else that can use it. You know, but you can keep using it for right now until,
Uh-huh.
but don't do more than two.
No, I won't. I not now that you boy,
You
I have a lot to learn because I was consuming 2 scoops of that for a lunch sometimes, and then if I know that I probably gonna go eat late or whatever before, because on being on the Manjaro, if you eat late, the food stays right here. It does not digest. It could be a piece of chicken breast. You could eat maybe like a half scoop of rice. You could eat solid, whatever it is you eat, and don't care if it's a small amount. For some reason, the food doesn't digest fast enough. So you don't want to be up. And I know you're gonna probably tell me I like come off of the Manjaro at some point. I know. But because I feel once you come off of the Manjaro, you won't they always say the food noises come back, or if you haven't completely changed over to a healthy lifestyle, the weight will come back once you come off of the Manjaro. So that's what I am trying to do now, get onto a healthy lifestyle. So when I do come off of the Manjaro, like the weight won't come back. And I
mm,
think you didn't speak on that with the Manjaro, but a few of your posts you spoke on if you don't develop a good relationship with food, like the minute you come off of these regimen, like the weight will come back. I watch like almost all of your videos. I do.
and I say that because I see that happening all the time. People
Yeah.
you have no idea how many people come to me and say I'm on this GLP-1 and I don't have any like I'm not to say no to drugs, dude. Like you can do whatever you want to do. But what I am gonna say is you're not gonna be able to use that forever. And
Yeah.
that it's not designed for you to use it forever. It's designed for you to use it real quick right now. And if you don't use it properly, the way that it's designed to help you lose the weight and to help you control your eating,
Yeah.
then it's gonna end up in failure, like a lot of people do. They they use that supplement, whatever GLP-1, semaglutide, Mounjaro, or what's the other one? Ozempic, whatever they want to, whatever name that they have associated with it. There's all kinds of it. But the thing what people do is they keep their same eating habits. They'll take the pill or they'll do the injection, and they'll still go to the McDonald's.
Yeah. You're defeating the whole purpose on you're spending your money foolishly,
That stuff is
not, yeah, it's not. I can tell you that.
you got to keep going back and getting it, So like you're better off, honestly, you're better off doing it the smart way. If you're gonna do it, build better eating habits along the way so that when you
Yeah,
get off of it, you'll be able to sustain the healthier eating habits and keep on losing the weight and building the body that you want. You have to use
yeah.
that as a tool instead of just a hindrance because
No, I get it.
some
I
people
do.
some people become dependent on it. Like I'm not going to be able to lose this weight unless I take the Mount Jaro. But you're thinking about it as the wrong way. It should be thinking about it as using it as a tool. Like I'm going to use this in conjunction with a healthier eating habits.
Yeah, I get it. I do.
So
I do, coach.
for you, keep eating the proteins that you're eating, but have 3 whole meals a day and one of those protein shakes and a fruit. So that's 5 meals. We're counting your fruit as a snack. We're
And
counting that
this is any fruit?
any fruit, but you don't want to overdo it. Any fruit. Like you don't want to go out and just eat a whole watermelon or a whole pineapple.
Watermelon is my favorite fruit.
You don't want to eat the whole one. You don't want to eat the whole watermelon. Do a max of 300 grams.
Oh, coach, you're talking about micros. I am so uneducated when it comes to micros. Like, how how do you guys master micros, macros, whatever you want to call it? Because like I gave up so much time because I don't understand macros. Like, if you're supposed to eat this amount of calories, this amount of carbs, this like how do you create a meal where you have 50 calories, 10 carbs? Like, how do you do that in one meal? That's
Yeah,
where I fail.
you have to look at the back of the packs. You have to look at the nutrition facts. If you go on your refrigerator right now and grab some chicken that's still in the pack and you turn it over, you'll see the nutrition label. Do y'all have nutrition labels in Bahamas? You should.
Yeah, I mean, we do, but like, no, like, I promise you, no one really never, like, we don't have a nutritional facility here that educates people on that on my island. So we would have
Education.
to fly to Nassau for that.
I'm
Like,
a
I'm
edu-
telling you, coach, like, I'm not making excuses. Like, you should know at this point, I'm not making excuses. We are so uneducated to nutrition that we look at these stuff on the back labels and I look at them and up to this day, even as a chef, I'm still like,
it just takes practice, man, and it takes you looking at the back of the packs and just doing it repeatedly. So you'll know, like for an example, 5 ounces of chicken breast is 32.3 grams of protein, 1.74 grams of fats, zero carbs, and 154 calories.
wow.
It's just I've been doing it. It's just I've been
I'm
doing
gonna
it for
learn
so
it.
long. I've been doing it for so long, and I've created hundreds of different meal plans for people that it's instilled in my brain. But what I had to do is I had to look at the back of the packs. Or you can get on ChatGPT or Google and say,
Oh, I
how
don't.
much-
Oh man, I'm going to though. But wait, do you have meal plans for guys like my size?
I don't have like generic meal plans.
Oh, okay.
Everything I do is customized. But something that you can do for yourself is, have you ever heard of a BMR? That's a basal metabolic rate. BMR. Have you ever had a body scan before?
I don't think I have. What is that?
It'll tell you exactly how much you weigh. It'll tell you your muscle mass. It'll tell you your water weight. It'll tell you your body fat. It'll t
No, coach, I've never had that. Can I get one when I go to Fort Lauderdale next month?
but you can get on Amazon right now and get a smart scale and it'll tell you all that stuff. You can get a smart scale,
Oh,
or you can go to Walmart and get one for like 15, $20.
the smart scale, does it have like a weight limit?
No, watch this.
So go to Walmart and just order.
Do you
Um,
have Amazon? Amazon deliver everywhere.
no, Amazon. Yeah, Amazon delivers here, but I won't get it till a month. If I order today, I won't get it till a month later. So it's just easier for me to when I
You have
dash, huh?
do y'all have Walmart?
In Bahamas? No, coach.
Yeah.
I wish. Oh, dude, listen, I promise you, if you ever want to come and visit this island, you would say it's the most beautiful place on earth, but you would also say that, Kriston, like, I get it. Like the resources, you guys have no resources here other than sun, sand, and sea, beautiful beaches, but you have no resources here. I promise you, we don't.
So tell me this then. Do you have any electronic store?
We have electronic store, but what in particular would I go there to look for?
A, a smart scale that you can stand on and take your weight?
No,
Do you have a scale?
I do have a scale.
And does it have a screen on it? Like it has a digital number that comes up whenever you stand on it?
Yes,
And does it only tell you your weight or does it tell you other things
it
too?
only tells me my weight. But
Okay.
now that I'm going to order the scale, if you can find one on Amazon, you can just send me the link. I promise you I'll order that.
All right. Now this is just the first one that I saw when I typed in smart scale.
Make sure it can take my weight, coach.
Of course it could take your weight.
Man, you are so confident with everything you do. That I wanna get to that level one day.
So what this is gonna do, it's gonna tell you your body weight. It's gonna you're gonna be able to put this on your phone too, and it's gonna tell you your that basal metabolic rate. And what you do with that is you determine the amount of calories that you're gonna eat based off of that number. So basal, like let's say, how do I explain this in simple terms? Let's say your basal metabolic rate comes back and it says 2000. If you eat, now that number is the amount of calories that you burn from doing nothing. What you want to do to lose weight, there's two ways that you could do it. You could consume 2000 calories worth of food and do cardio and weightlifting that will put you in a deficit. The amount of deficit that you're in depends on how much exercise you do. So if, let's just say your basal metabolic rate is 2000 and you're consuming 2000 calories of food and you get on the treadmill and burn 200 calories, then you're in a deficit of 200. So you're going to lose weight.
Ah,
If your basal metabolic rate is 2000 and you consume 2500 calories, you're going to gain weight,
I got you.
even if you do cardio.
So I need a smart scale to now see what my metabolic rate is,
Yeah.
and whatever that is, I have to now eat within that.
You want to eat that amount of you want to eat that amount of calories,
Yes.
or you can eat more than that amount of calories, but you just need to burn, you need to be in the deficit. And the way that you're going to be in the deficit is by like how I explained earlier. So if your basal metabolic rate comes back and it says that number is 2000, you can still eat 2500 calories, but you're going to need to burn a minimum of 501 calories to be in the deficit.
To be in a deficit. Gotcha. I gotcha.
That deficit
Okay.
is going to allow you to start losing weight.
Okay.
And truth be told, once you find out that number and you create the meal plan based off of the calories, you could just keep doing that same thing until you stop losing weight, until you come to a plateau, and then you just switch it up.
I gotcha.
That's what we do.
Ah, coach, like, why do I feel people as being gatekeeping this stuff?
Because they just want to sell you something. Like
Yes.
I've told people this plenty of times before on IG.
Oh
But
my God.
it just for I can see why it's complicated because math and a lot of people when you start to talk numbers and math it's just like I'm not doing that. Just do it for me.
Yeah.
And that's cool. But I mean that's how you do it. And if you don't want to do it, then you'll just have to guesstimate and figure out what works for you.
I want a smart scale. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
That
And then,
personal trainer might have one.
huh?
That personal trainer might have one if you don't want to get one for yourself. That one personal trainer on the island, he might have one.
I mean, even if he does have one, I live down south, and then he lives all the way up north. So
Mhm,
in order for me to get to him, it's easily about an hour drive.
mhm,
So, you know, God bless a child that has its own. So um, once you find one online for me that's good, I'll go ahead and purchase that. And then one last question, Coach, before I go, because I'm sorry, I'd probably
No,
talk you to death. One what should a routine workout look like for me at at this stage with now that I'm on board with you?
at least 45 minutes of weightlifting and a form of cardio.
45 minutes,
Hmm.
and that's weightlifting.
You want to do what you know. You don't want to follow Instagram workouts and stuff like that. You want to do exactly what you know. And
That's the thing, coach. I don't know. That's why I want to learn. I want to
so
find
if
something
I was
that'll be
to ask,
good.
if I was to ask you, how do I work this part of my arm?
Um,
If I wanted
there.
to exactly, exactly. And if I wanted to work this part of my arm, the back part, what would I have to do?
Do it out. Do it the opposite way.
Exactly.
Okay.
And if I
That
want
that I picked up on.
and if I wanted to work my legs, what would I have to do?
Walk.
That'll be cardio. If I wanted to get my legs stronger, what would I have to do?
Um, I guess squats.
Ooh, see, you do know. And
What?
if I wanted to,
Yeah,
if I
I
wanted
kind of do know.
and if I wanted to strengthen up like my back and stuff, like what would I have to do to strengthen up my back?
Now that part, what do you do to straighten up your back? I'm kind of foggy on that part. What do you do?
You pull something. You
You
pull
pull something?
pull a dumbbell or you pull yourself.
I have no upper body strength, might I add. but I'm working on that.
Okay.
I'm working on that. So definitely squats.
And what would I do to strengthen up this part right here, my chest?
Oh, I'll this year?
You can do that.
No,
You can do
you
that.
can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then what
What's
else you do to strengthen?
what's something that you could do at home? Like you have no machines or no weights or nothing.
Well, I don't have no machines. I only have two 20-pound dumbbell weights
Mm-hmm.
and the resistant bands. I think because of our climate, like they pop easily. The heat melts them or stretches them out. So, so I don't know.
You ever heard
I
of a
got
push up?
coach. Like I dude, like when I tell you I struggle with push-ups every day of my life and I don't stop, but my hands get so weak trying to push my body up. Like I'm like, when is this supposed to get easier for me to do a push-up? And then my belly kind of touches the ground. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
shit.
How long have you been a chef?
I have been a chef professionally since 2008, when I graduated from Cordon Bleu in Miami.
Gracious. That's almost 20 years.
I know.
So
Dude, I'm old. I'm gonna be 38 in October. I'm old.
on your first day, like were you good?
N- I know where you're going with this. No, I was not good, but I worked at it and I got extremely better. But in
How
in
long?
my defense, the
Uh,
love for cooking was almost there.
huh?
My love for cooking was always there from my Grammy Hazel, so I always had that love for it. Le Cordon Bleu was just my way of perfecting it,
Hmm.
and that's kind of like where I'm at with you. Like I feel now like I have you to help me perfect what I already kind of know, if that makes sense.
Exactly. So now we just keep doing what you know. See, a lot of people they say, man, I don't know what to do. I just don't know. But truth be told, you know what to do. You're just looking for things that I do. You're looking for
You
workout
know what? You
people.
know what? You are 100% correct about that. That would like I would watch your videos and I would be inside the mirror like trying to flex my muscles and I'm like, ain't no muscles there.
Yeah, like guys like me and like other people that you may follow on Instagram or whatever, they do things that they like to do. They come up with their own exercises. I come up with my own exercises. And a
I
lot of
know you
people
do,
like,
like putting those long thing between your legs and squat. I'm like, what is he doing now? Like, and I'm just like just blown away by how dedicated you are. And I want to get to that. And I gotta work to get to that.
Mhm. But I'm gonna have to let you go now. You got all the information, and now it's
I
time to.
do, I do. Thank you so much for that. You know what? I was 100% correct. The minute I had the opportunity to talk to you, like I feel everything would have been so much more clearer for me to actually push to do this. And I was 100% correct. Like so thank you so much for taking the time to really talk to me, coach. Like I'm
No problem.
I'm so appreciative.
And let's go ahead and set our next call up next week. Let me go ahead and not this page. Where's the other page? This one. Would
All right, coach.
you want to do time next week on
Yeah, I would love that.
Tuesday, the
Next
ninth?
week Tuesday is the 19th. Um, like how early is okay for you?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. on a Tuesday. I would actually be at the restaurant in the kitchen.
Okay.
Um,
So right now I have
do you have
latest
Mon
is
do you have
6
Monday available?
I do.
Perfect. Because
You want
I have no work at the restaurant on Monday.
you
So what time is good for you on Monday?
want to do 1 p.m.?
Yeah, we can do 1 p.m. on Monday, Coach Darius. 1 p.m. on Monday. Perfect. So I'll put you in there, man. I'll put you in there.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah, coach. So if so please the smart scale, and then like I said, because I know I won't be able to say get a gym set up at home. Maybe there can be like other little stuff. I can go like to Sports Authority. I can go to one of those stores and pick up. So if you'd want to just guide me in that direction of some must-haves that I can have to, you know, push me a bit further in my workout regimens in the morning. Um, yeah, I would appreciate that too.
Okay. Text me your budget on stuff because that's gonna matter too.
Coach, when you ask me about a budget, I always go low, and I don't want that for myself because I don't
That's
know. I
something.
think I think the more you be around me, the more you would realize that I'm not cheap. I promise you, I'm not cheap. But living in my country is so scary. Like stuff happen unexpectedly, and you literally cannot turn to nobody for help because everyone is either in the same shoes as you are or doing worse than you are. And today is our general election, by the way. So I'm praying to God that this present government wins again, so they can continue bringing down prices of everything.
Mm. Right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, man. You have a good rest of your day.
You too, Coach. I appreciate you so much, my friend.
All right. Peace out.
All right, peace out.